Hello students, today we are going to solve some of the questions from exercise 6.3 and all these questions will be depending on your similarity criteria. So what was the similarity criteria? First one was AAA criteria. What does it says? If two triangles corresponding angles are equal in two triangles, then those two triangles will be called as similar by using AAA criteria. For example, there is a triangle A, B and C and triangle P, Q and R. Okay. If angle A is equals to angle P and angle B is equals to angle Q and angle C is equals to angle R. So this triangle ABC will be similar to triangle PQR. Always try to use the one-to-one correspondence. That means this angle A should be equals to angle P. First alphabet should be related to the first alphabet. And this angle B, that is first alphabet B in triangle AB, second alphabet in this name triangle ABC should be equals to the second alphabet in triangle PQR, that is Q. Here we can also see angle B is congruent to angle Q. Same way, angle C should be equal to angle R. Okay. Now the second criteria is your side-side criteria. I'm just revising it. Same way, if two triangles are there, right? Let's reduce the size of the second one. Here in these two triangles, we will use the same naming conventions, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. If corresponding sides, for example, if I'm naming it triangle ABC and triangle PQR, first pair AB upon the first pair from the second triangle PQ should be equals to second pair, that is BC upon QR equals to AC upon PR. AC upon PR. That means the corresponding sides of these two triangles are proportional or their ratio is equal. And if such condition is there for any two triangles, then those two triangles will be called as similar triangles. So here triangle ABC will be similar to triangle PQR by using side criteria. Okay. Now the third one was let's again draw two triangle. Here you can observe I am copying it and enlarging it. So as obvious, these triangles will be similar. But if the third criteria is side criteria. What does it says? If two sides of, or we'll rename it, define it as, if one corresponding angle of two triangle is congruent. That means here you can observe angle B is equals to angle Q, and the corresponding sides forming these angles are proportional. What does it mean? AB PQ. Here you can see AB upon PQ equals to BC upon QR. BC upon QR. Here are proportional. Here you can observe AB and BC are forming angle B, PQ and Q are forming angle Q. So these sides which are forming this equal angle should be proportional. Then we can say these two triangles are similar by using side. Here you can say one side, one angle is equal and again second side are proportional. Okay, by using side angle side criteria. But if in any case, if other side is proportional, for example, in this case, if it is given here BC upon QR is not there. If this side, that is AC upon PR is given. In any question, if such condition is given to you, where angle B is equals to angle Q, AB upon PQ equals to AC upon PR is given, and if they are asking you to check whether these two triangles are congruent or not, as you can observe, this example is not in the case of first, that is AA test. We can't tell they are congruent or not, they are similar or not, side, because three sides are not proportional, only two sides are given. So this criteria will not be used. Okay, both criteria will fail to use here. Now the third criteria, that is the last one criteria, we can see here. One angle is same, so we can observe this is there, and one side is also proportional, but this this one should be proportional, but here this side is given. So here this side angle side criteria of similarity will not be used in this case. So in this case, if such condition is given, you can say triangle ABC is not similar to PQR, because by by using any of these three, we can't say whether they are similar or not. Okay, so this was the revision what we have seen in our last session. So just remember this criteria: side, angle, and side. Just only remember the sides forming the angle should be proportional, not the other side or the opposite side. Okay, so let's start with the first question of exercise 6.3. First question is, state which pair of triangles in figure 6.34, there are lots of questions, are similar. Write the similarity criteria. Which are similar? First we have to check whether which one pair is similar, and we have to also write by which criteria you can see, or you can say those pairs are similar. And we also have to write in symbolic form. What does it mean? Symbolic form means you have to use one-to-one correspondence here. If you are not writing in proper one-to-one correspondence, you will lose 1 mark if it is of three marks question. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Here the first one is there. Here I can see angle B is equals to angle Q, angle A is angles to P, angle C is equals to angle R. So you can directly write here angle A is equals to angle P, angle B is equals to angle Q from figure, angle C is equals to angle R. So these two triangles will be similar. We know that. So first, while writing it in symbolic form, I will name first triangle as ABC. ABC. Okay. So similar to triangle. Now A is equals to P. So first name should start with P. Second alphabet is equals to this Q. So second should be Q. Third is C. So C is equals to R. That is PQR. So in this way you have to name any triangle if they are similar. Getting it? So this was the answer of our first question. These two triangle ABC and PQR will be similar by using AAA criteria. Okay. Now coming to the second pair. Here you can observe, if angles are not there, try to find or try to check those sides whose ratio you can equate. If in this figure I can see this one 6 by 3 will, or 3 by 6 will be 1 by 2. Again this 2 by 4 will be 1 by 2. This point 2.5 divided by 5 will be again 1 by 2. So I'll take that ratio first. Okay, so Here I can see AC, if I find AC upon PQ, which will be equals to 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2, 1. Okay. Now, AB upon QR, which is 2 by 4, that means it is also 1 by 2. Second equation. Now the third side, BC upon PR, which is 0.25 upon 5. It will be again 1 by 2. So from equation 1, 2 and 3, from equation 1, 2 and 3, I can see AB upon QR is equals to BC upon PR is equals to AC upon PQ. So here corresponding sides are proportional. That means these two triangles ABC and this third triangle, I don't know how to rename this PQR, will be similar by side criteria, but you have to remember how to name it by using one-to-one correspondence. So here you can observe AC is there, AC, PQ. So first should be P, last should be Q. Getting it? And the remaining will be R, PQR. So triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. In this question, they are not making you fool, or they are not tricking you to give the in the naming convention. They are giving as it is ABC PRQ. Okay, or in the previous PQR is there, but here you can observe this name is PRQ. That's why they ask you to write it in symbolic form. Okay, to check your knowledge of one-to-one correspondence. Getting it? I believe all of you got understand how to name the triangles. Just check the angle if you are using the angles, or check pair of sides AC upon PQ. Here you can observe AB QR, AB upon QR. No, I believe it is wrong. Let's check it again. Here the name should be QRP, not PRQ. This Q should be at the first and P should be at the last. Okay. So always try to check all of it. Otherwise, you will make the same mistake. So it will be Q, R and P. Now you can see AB upon QR should be there, right? BC upon PR, RP should be there, RP or PR, right? AC upon QP or PQ should be there. It is also okay. So this type of naming convention, that is one-to-one correspondence should be followed. Okay, and this is by using side criteria. Okay. Now moving to the third question. Now in third question, what you can observe? First check the sides. Here I can observe this side will give me the ratio 1 by 2. Okay. This side also give me the ratio 1 by 2. But here this ratio will not be 1 by 2. Just by observing the figure, I can say this is not similar triangles pair. Okay. So just what you need to write? You need to write the ratio of the corresponding pairs. So let's start in triangle L, P, M and triangle. We will name it. First we will start with the sides. LP upon DF. Okay, is equals to 3 upon 6, that is equals to 1 by 2, equation 1. Now the second pair, MP upon EF, which is equals to 2 by 5. Sorry. Okay, yeah. It is 2 by 5. That is again 1 upon 2.5, which will be our second equation, right? Now we will use this one. At least we can find one or two pairs equal. MP upon DE, which is 2 by 4 and it will be 1 by 2. Okay. Now the remaining side, that is LM upon EF, which is 2.7 upon 5. This will be my equation number 3. From equation 1, 2, 3, we can say, or we can see, these three ratios will not be equal, right? So just write it as from equation 1, 2 and 3, LP upon DF equals to MP upon DE equals to LM upon EF. This is not equal, right? These first two are equal, but third is not equal. Getting it? So that means these two triangles will not be similar by using side criteria. Also here we can't see the angle, so it is also not congruent by using angle. Okay, here none of the angle is given, so we can't use the first criteria, A or side angle side. Just only three sides are there, that's why we have used to check side if it is lying between in this criteria, side. But here it is not lying, that's why triangle LMP here, LMP. So LP upon DF, so it should be DF. Getting it? And the remaining one is E. Getting it? So if PM is there or MP is there, DE should be there. MP, DE should be there. So rename in that way to form the one-to-one correspondence. Here I can see LP upon DF. So first should be DF or here 2 DF or FD should be there. Getting it? Now MP upon DE. So it will be this. Okay. Getting it? How I found? So just write FDE. Now satisfy LM EF. Okay. All these ratios are satisfied by using one-to-one correspondence. That's why we are checking these two triangles. So at the last, you just need to write triangle LPM is not similar to triangle FDE. How you can write this? Let me write this here. Triangle LPM is not similar to triangle FDE. Okay, now moving to the fourth one. Here I can observe one angle is there and two sides are there. Okay, so what we have to check? Side criteria. Okay, so in these two triangles, what I can observe, angle M is equals to angle Q. Right. Now just find the ratios. Here I can observe this ratio will be 1 by 2 and this ratio again will be equals to 1 by 2. So just write in that sense ML upon QR, which will be 5 upon 10, that is 1 by 2, equation number 1. Now the second one, MN upon PQ, which will be equals to 2.5 upon 5, that means it will be 1 by 2, equation number 2. So here we can observe from equation 1 and 2, these two ratios are equal. From equation 1 and 2, ML upon QR, which will be equals to MN upon PQ. Getting it? Now, but it is satisfying the side criteria because the adjacent sides that forming the equal triangle are proportional. So this triangle MNL will be similar to triangle. Now form the name for this triangle, PQR or PRQ or QRP, in which form we have to write. So just check ML and QR. ML. So there will be two possibilities, QR or RQ. Getting it? Because ML is proportional with QR and the remaining one will be P. That means P should be in between. So triangle names could be this or could be this. Just check with other pair NL and L. NL is not it. So that's MN. MN is PQ. That is this one. So just use this first one name Q, P and R. Q, P, R. So this triangle M and L will be similar to triangle QPR by using side angle side criteria. Okay. Now let's move to next one. That is the fifth one. Here you can observe directly this angle is equal. Okay, but these angle forming sides are not proportional because these sides and here these sides are there. AC is not included. So I can directly say this triangle ABC and DFE will not be similar. So this will be homework for you. Just show this angle and this side will be proportional to this side, but this AC is not proportional to DF. So these two triangles will not be similar because they are not, it is not satisfying side angle side criteria. So it was up to how to use your similarity criteria to check whether the two triangles are similar or not. Let's move to the third question.